Hey guys, this is Cyrus back here with another OU Live. I did concoct another team. As you can see, the old Devil Survivor team is up. I did have this one, which is actually pretty fun to play. Actually, you know what? Let's play this one. This team is actually not bad. Even though I am higher up on the ladder, I am going to be facing some really powerful teams. I am confident in this team, but at the same time, it's just one of those teams that's not like the best to use, if you know what I mean. So, without further ado, like Deontay and Pharaoh Thorn seems like obvious leads. Actually, Metagross is not doing too bad there. We will go Manectric. Okay, as expected, it was Deontay. That's actually fine. Trying to think. He's going for Protect for sure, but we definitely want to get off Mega. So we're going to go Mega Volt Switch here. Just because we know this is going to use Protect. I don't see no reason why not. And it actually doesn't use Protect. Let's go into Metagross. Like, since it didn't use Protect, like, what is it going to do? It actually ends up going for Rock Polish. I mean, I do carry Bullet Punch, so I'm clicking that. I'm not going to mess around with this threat. If he decides to stay in, that's fine, but, like, he should know already, like, this is Bullet Punch. If he stays in, bad play on his part, he should know, like, I switched this in for a reason. Not just to take the Moonblast or the impending, you know, Rock move or whatever the case may be. Whoa. Heavy lag. Not sure how that happened. Now this thing's out. Trying to think. Manectric, switching back to Manectric is a good play. At least I feel. Wish I could get something out of this. You know what? Yeah, Manectric is my best play. Because I can just Volt Switch up out of there. Or bait the Flamethrower. He actually ends up going for Lead Seed. That's fine. I don't care. Question is, he has a few switch ins for this. Where's my Hoopa guy? Actually, no, we're gonna Volt Switch because I can bring in Hoopa on anything and just like hit and Power Fire. And he actually does end up switching. Whoa, my friend. He went out into his Starmie. Oh, are you okay? Oh, Starmie's on life alert. Holy crap. Well, nonetheless, we're bringing out Hoopa. Hoopa walls this thing indefinitely. Especially with all that special defense. Like, what do you have for this? Hyperspace Fury is definitely the move I'm clicking here. I mean, if he goes back into Pharaoh Thorn, that does nothing for him. So, yeah, Hyperspace Fury knocks out the Starmie. Why did he switch that in? Like, I thought the Volt Switch was obvious because I just wanted to get damage on anyone. But, like, he just kind of, like, let it die. We cannot let this thing set up. He's going for Moonblast, but I kind of want to switch into Metagross, but would that be obvious? No, we're switching to Metagross. We're not going to fodder off Hoopa just yet. So he actually goes for the Hidden Power Fire. That did 0. Okay. I want to go for Pursuit. He knows I carry the Bullet Punch, but just Pursuit. I want to get more damage from this. Like, if he goes for the other power, good play on his part. Or you know what? Should I... Will Pursuit knock it out? No, Pursuit would do a lot of damage to it, but let's see what happens. I kind of want this out of the way. If I can get Deontay out of the way, I can be in a much better position. He does end up switching. And Pharaoh Thorn do come in. Okay, so I'm going right back out into Manectric. Like, for sure. There's, like, no reason for me not to. If he goes for Release It again, that's fine. If he goes for Power Whip, Gyro Ball, whatever the case may be, also fine. He actually ends up going for his rocks. So, I'm going for Flamethrower. Like, no reason for me not to. Like, there's no reason to second guess anything. His team is pretty cookie cut right here. Lando T's job is just to switch in. This is like defensive as well, so I will be lowering his attack power. And actually does bring in the Gengar. Under any circumstance, I just want to get up rocks. He actually ends up going for Shadow Ball. I'm getting up rocks. Because what is he going to do? Like, there's nothing for him to do at all. I honestly could just bring back in Hoopa. Should I bring back in Hoopa? No, we want Hoopa to be, like, healthy. So we're just going to fodder off Lando. Like, I'm not too worried about the remainder of his team. I got Manectric for the Talonflame, so we're going to go right into Hoopa Unbound. Deontay will die after this, so we're just going to click Psychic, actually. We don't have no reason to click Hyperspace Fury, even though it does more on impending split chance, but Psychic does just as much. If he keeps Gengar in, that's fine. If he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which some of them do carry, it doesn't matter. Hyperspace Fury would still knock it out. It's the strongest dark move in the game, so why not? So let's see what he's going to do. He doesn't have too many options. I'm hoping to close this out with Manectric, because I know Keldeo can take his Dragonite on. I do got Metagross in the back too, just for like moderate damage Bullet Punch. But we're gonna pause right here because he's taking a little too long, so I'll be right back. Alright, we are back, and he actually stayed in just to go for the Psychic. He brings in Deontay, like, again. I'm just gonna go for Hyperspace Fury because it would knock it out. In case you want to do like protect shenanigans, that's fine. Alright, so we are back out into the open. I'm trying to think. We would just go Manectric. Like, we're losing health here, but I mean, it's not too bad. Okay, he actually ends up forfeiting because, like, honestly, that was my best play. Manectric kind of like just wins here. I have the HP Ice for Dragonite, so when he switches on the Stealth Rock, he is pretty much gone. And even if he lives by even a feather, like, I have Bullet Punch or Metagross. So that was actually a pretty good first battle. I'm actually pretty happy and satisfied with those results. Let's see, what is... I'm trying to think, do I want to use this team again, or do I want to switch up? Both of them are really, really good teams. Let's do Mega G one more time. I actually like that. I'm glad I didn't pick my rain team because it would have been really bad. Okay, so the plan here. His lead is either between Nidoking or Breloom. That's for sure. I'm trying to think, what is my best lead? I almost want to say it's Latias. He has Mega Scizor for sure. This is actually not a bad play either. This is actually really, really hard. You know, let's go with my first thought. Let's lead with Latias, and he leads with Latios. This is a really, really bad speed tie I don't want to play with, so I'm switching out to Metagross right away. I do not want to take no Draco Meteors or etc. He actually ends up switching to Zoro and not switching to Metagross, so he kind of have to switch. And like almost no one on his team can take Meteor Mash, so we're gonna actually click Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake is the play I'm gonna click here. Ow! It's Choice Bandit knockoff. That actually hurts. Ow! That hurts a lot. Okay. Well then. We're just gonna go ahead and switch right into Keldeo. I mean, that was crazy. Sacred Sword? Does that knock out Specs? I feel like it would, but at the same time, I don't think it will. Hydro Pump knocks up, but do I want to... screw it. I brought him in, so I have to do something. So we end up knocking out those remote. Like, this was a bad play, switching to Keldeo on my part. That could have been really risky. He's probably going to switch right back out into Latios. He actually ends up going into Turtinias, which is honestly probably a better play. I'm going into Landorus, just because I know I can take the Hurricane. And he ends up going for... He actually misses the Hurricane. What to do? We're gonna go for Stealth Rock, actually. Because, like... Oh, he actually hard switched. That was interesting. This is Mega for sure. Like, we're not even gonna, like, lie here. We're switching into Keldeo. Like, Keldeo can take a hit from this thing if he wants to go for the BP. He actually ends up going for Bug Bite, which is just as good of a play. Now he's gonna have to deal with Scald. See, is Scald my play here? It's either between Scald or Icy Wind. He has Bullet Punch. Could have Superpower. Do I want to risk that? I don't think he will. Let's go for Ice. And he actually goes into Breloom, and Breloom is gonna take this Choice Specs Icy Wind and just collapse. That is amazing. I was scared of that thing, actually. So now that that's out of the way, I need to try to put myself in an even better position. Okay, this ends up coming back out. How to deal with this is the question. We kinda... Do we need Keldeo? I mean, Tornadus outspeeded. Latios outspeeded. But Keldeo can deal with these two. I guess it comes down to who is the least useful on my team. We kinda need Lando. I need to get Mega Manectric set up. I can't bring in Hoopa. Actually, Hoopa might be the most useless on my team. Just because if he goes for U-turn... Actually, Hoopa deals with a couple of things too. This is really hard. I'm gonna go into Latias. And he actually, unfortunately, misses the Hurricane again. I am so sorry. Accuracy is part of the game, but to be clearly honest, that's kind of bad. We're just gonna Draco Meteor, just get any amount of damage off on this thing, and hopefully we hit the Draco and we knock it out. So that ends up going down. That is really good for me. What I need to do, I'm just gonna Healing Wish and pass. Okay, obvious Bullet Punch is obvious. Do I want to get damage on this or just go for Healing Wish? Everyone's pretty much healthy, so let's just go for... Actually, no, let's go for Healing Wish. Okay, I thought so. I made a good move to switching there. Actually, Manectric seems like the play. And we're gonna go for the Flamethrower. His attack will go down, and I can attack him really hard with the Flamethrower. I mean, there's not too much you can do. He has the Bullet Punch here. I do outspeed him, so that Scissor is going clean down. Like, he honestly had no switch, and that is the end of that battle. This team is actually doing pretty good. What's my rating? Slash rating. Oh, 1420, 1462. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. We're a little more than halfway to 1500. I'm actually proud of myself for once. I mean, I'm not going to win all of these battles, but I'm glad I'm getting this far. Granted, I do love my Devil Survivor team, but this team is much, much better. So, how much time do I got left? Oh, this actually hasn't been in all the time. So, we're just going to get one more. This team has won all the matches straight so far. This team might be a little difficult, though. Thank goodness I have Hoopa to deal with Clefable. I'm trying to think. Weavile seems like such an obvious switch in, but it doesn't seem like... I don't know. He has a lot of things on his team that could be major threats. Manectric is not a bad lead either. Actually, no. Manectric is my best lead, so... Because after Pokemon he has, I can just, like, switch out of from it. Oh, hello. It's Thundurus. We have HP Ice. I know I can take a hit from this, so I'm just gonna hit it with Ice. Wait, Prankster and Defiant. I'm gonna hit Conqueror with this Intimidate, and of course he read the HP Ice. I could stay in, but I honestly don't want damage on my Manectric, so we are going to Volt Switch out of there. We're going to go ahead and bring Lando in. He's probably going to go for the knockoff, which I'm fine with Lando taking a hit because he's losing a lot more attack power. See, that did 0. I'm actually cool with that. He's probably going to bring Charizard in. Either way, Stealth Rock needs to come up here and now. And unfortunately, he gets a crit. So that was kind of bogus. What's your speed? No, we don't want Hoopa to get tagged yet. Crap, how could I lose Landorus so fast? Let's see, what is my option? Let's go to Keldeo. Just because I know I can knock him out with this Sacred Sword. We probably just want to click Trace Spec Scald, don't we? Yeah, we're just going to click Trace Spec Scald. And it doesn't knock out. That is insane. How? Okay, that's actually not too bad of a thing. Because now I can pretty much use any move without repercussion. But Thundurus is his best switch in. On that Thunder switch in, actually he brings up Clefable. We're gonna Hydro Pump. Clefable needs to die. I actually do live the Moonblast. Oh, I got the special attack drop. How fast are you? Oh, this is really tough. What is my play here? I need Keldeo. I still need Keldeo, so I need to go into Hoopa. He actually ends up going for the Protect. So, free Hoopa in here. Gunk Shot has to hit. Wait, how much was special attack do you have? Technically, I have to Gunk Shot. This is terrible. Please hit. Please hit. Please. Oh. Whew, you don't know. This is like pressuring, because he can actually go right into Excadrill if he wanted to. I'm trying to think if I should predict that going for Hyperspace Fury. Like, this is a really, really hard play. Okay, let's say if you did go into that. I can technically just go into Latias, but like I don't want to take the Iron Head. This is such a hard play. We're gonna go for Gunk Shot. I missed! Oh my god, this is terrible. And he gets a special attack drop. Gunk Shot again. I know Gunk Shot can knock him out from that range. Granted, I'm gaining some of my HP back, but Gunk Shot needs to hit. It needs to hit. Oh my god. And we miss again. This is really, really bad luck. I actually switched and went for Hyperspace Fury. Wow. I kind of want Hoopa still. So, I'm going to switch Latias in. Like, I definitely want Hoopa still. Alright, he got those rocks out. I'm fine with that. We're going to go for some... Do we want to go for Psyshock or Meteors? I'm going to click Psyshot in case he brings back Clefable. And he does end up bringing her back out, and she does not take this well. Alright, I'm just clicking Psyshock for days. And it does knock out the Clefable. That's great. Unfortunately, I am Pursuit Trapped when Weavile comes in, so... yeah, that's a thing. I'm gonna use Healing Wish. If he doesn't go for... okay, of course he was gonna go for something. I mean, it's not like I had a better play. Actually, Manectric is my best switch in. This is crazy. This is getting a little bit intense. So, I do get the Intimidate off. Charizard is a switch in for the Flamethrower. But honestly, I don't think he wants to bring that in. Actually, no. No, let's go for Thunderbolt. I feel like he would keep this. I honestly feel like he would keep Weavile just to pressure me. And if he does, like, he actually ends up keeping Weavile, and he takes that Thunderbolt like a god. My goodness. Question is, what is this thing gonna do? Okay, we know for sure Keldeo can't do nothing else for this game. So we are gonna switch out Keldeo. That tells me he's Scarfed. There's like no item. So we're gonna go ahead and bring this in. Get some downage on him. Then we are going to go right into Hoopa. I feel like this thing is Scarfed. It has to be Scarfed. If it is, I am gonna cry really hard because I don't have nothing for this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a really, really dangerous play here. We actually have to go into Metagross. And what we have to do, we have to Pursuit, baiting his switch. And we have to knock him out on top of that. Alright, let's do it. Yes! He actually decides to switch. That was my best play, period. Hands down. That was the best play I had. Oh my god, I might be able to bring this back. Okay. Question is, should I weaken this? Wait, should I weaken? No, I'm going on to Manic Trick. No. I know this is risky, but I have to trust. Oh my god, this is bad. Okay, so he did have knockoff. That might be a real hard damper in my spirit. Oh no. Oh my god, I lived. So I'm going for the flamethrower here. Okay, I might be able to bring this back. I might be able to bring this back. Question is, what is my play? Oh my gosh. Well, for sure, we definitely know he's flinging out Ice Shard. Oh boy, wait, he's Orb. My goodness, Metagross, if you knock this thing out, I mean, honestly, there's no other play. I can potentially live ahead, but I don't think I can live knockoff. So Bullet Punch, go. Oh, and he just lived. Oh, yes! Yes! I lived! Yes! Oh, we have 1483. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh, I won all 3 in a row. Okay. See, I have a pretty good winning streak going on, if you haven't noticed. Like, all the OU lives I did so far, they were all wins in a row, and my rating falls accordingly to each one. So, I'm on a pretty good win streak right now. But, honestly, I think that's enough for today, for my OU live. So, before I end the video, I do like to give a shout out to one specific person, which is, I believe his name is pronounced HDVEE, just because he's actually commented on my Pokemon videos and actually been showing support. So thank you, HDVEE, for, you know, showing your support, commenting, things like that. And I will definitely keep a watch on your channel as well. So, until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and laters.